What the dog bus is about is a dedicated bus that all the rescues in the UK and Scotland, Ireland can use. So let's say there's a dog that needs rescuing and they're in Scotland. Now there's no rescues in Scotland, they're all full. But there's a rescue in Wales that will take the doggy in. But how are they going to get the doggy from Scotland down to Wales? That's where the dog bus comes in. So the dog bus will transport them from Scotland down to Wales. So that means that the doggy that's in Scotland that's on the put to sleep list for tomorrow gets a rescue space, and the dog bus can go up to Scotland, pick the doggy up, or the cat, or a pig, or a goat. You know, we'll have the transport licence to do that, and we can then transport. And that will be open to all the rescues. So any rescue can phone the dog bus and say, we've got a dog that's in Cambridge and we need the doggy to come to Coventry. And the dog bus then can be used by their volunteers to go collect the doggy from Cambridge, bring the doggy to Coventry, or from Coventry to
So
London.
It's
going to save animals from death row.
Yes, it saves animals.
That's it. Yeah, it's going to help with the rescues. When
and this was your idea, Chris?
It was my idea, because I see so many transport requests, and if that dog's not picked up from a kill shelter, from a kill kennel, so say there's council kennels or there's other rescues that do have put to sleep, they don't have a no-kill policy, and that dog's not picked up or offered a rescue space, that dog will lose its life.
Rescues are willing to have that animal.
That's right.
But they can't get it to them because they've got no transportation.
That's right, that's exactly it.
Oh, that's tragic, isn't it?
And I see hundreds of requests, transport requests. You know, we've got 2 doggies that they can't, you know, there's one person who drives that says, oh, well, I can go and pick the doggy up, but there's 2 doggies, there's 3 doggies that need bringing down to various places around the UK, but they can't sit in a vehicle together. They might be fear aggressive, they might be aggressive for whatever reasons. They might have mange, they might have a medical condition that means they can't mix with the dogs or the cats. And so the dog bus will be a dedicated dog bus with kennels in it, clean, that they're safely transported to whatever rescues they need to go into.
So you're saving lives.
So that's what the dog bus is all about. The UK alone, you know, hundreds of dogs are put to sleep every day.
And is it limited to dogs? Or
No,
cats, other animals?
Any animals. It's called the dog bus because I think predominantly it will be dogs. But no, it's open to cats, hamsters, pigs, hedgehogs,
goats.
You know, it's endless really, because it will be kennelled in the actual bus. And it'll be temperature controlled, so it'll have air conditioning.
You should have Road to Freedom written on the side of it.
Yeah.
And a little rainbow
Freedom
bridge.
Run.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Where are the most animals needed to be transported from? Which area?
All over.
Is it all over?
It's all over.
Okay.
It's all over the UK, Scotland, Ireland. It's, you know, it's not just, and Europe. You know, let's not exclude Europe. Europe needs to bring over 30, 40 dogs on a trip. The dog bus will be able to do that because it will have, let's say, from the drawings we've been able to get drawn up, 32 kennels. 32. So that would be 32.
So what's your target right now?
22,000.
That would cover
pounds. That would cover the van. The van being kitted out with the kennels. And being insulated with the air conditioning, the heating, and all the rest of it. £2,000 for insurances, public liability, staff training. Because the volunteers, they need to know how to care for the pets as well as doing the driving. And another £2,000 for the upkeep, so the MOT, to kit it all out, i.e. the bedding, the water bowls, all the unforeseen things that you don't, you know, well, what else would we need?
And how will this operate? Because you can't effectively do all of this yourself. Will you hire out the van?
We won't hire the van out. The van will go to rescues. So say a rescue in Scotland needs the van, we will then say, come and get the van, or we'll do a transport run from, say, a dog in London needs picking up and taken up to Scotland, and then the van will be taken to Scotland with a volunteer. The volunteer will then get the train back to wherever they live around the country,
So we've really got to get the word out there for you.
We desperately need it. It's needed over this country. We could have 3 or 4 vans needed.
Yeah, I was just going to say
one van's not going to be enough.
We want a fleet of vans to save animals from death row.
Yeah.
And the reason these animals are dying is down to lack of transportation.
Yeah.
And we can do something to change this. And we're going to do something to change this.
Yeah.
Something can be done to change this. Here we've got Chris, who is willing to change this, who wants to devote all of her time to saving animals from death row. It's a wonderful idea.